I'm not going to do C and D because they're going to work in the same way. There's nothing different about those problems. But I will do E because E, we have 15x cubed minus 32x squared plus 3x plus 2. And we're told two solutions. We're told a solution is at 0 and a solution is at 2. So let's divide out by 0. Drop your 15 down. 0 times 15 is 0, so we get negative 32 right there. And I'm going to go ahead and stop right now because that's totally a lie. 0 is not a solution to this. If our polynomial is y equals 15x cubed minus 32x squared plus 3x plus 2. If 0 were a solution, there would be no constant term, and there is a constant term, so 0 can't be a solution. So that is gobbledy, gobbledy, gobbledy. And so what I'll do is I'll divide by 2, and I'll see if I can do something with that result. So let's go 2, 15, negative 32, 3, 2, and see what happens here. Okay, so drop the 15 down, and then 15 times 2 is 30. Negative 32 plus 30 is negative 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So that's good. 2 is a solution, so that's good to know. What are we left with? We're left with 15x squared minus 2x minus 1. And I guess now we'll check and see if this thing has solutions. So x equals negative b is positive 2 plus or minus the square root of b squared is 4 minus 4 times a, which is 15, times c, which is negative 1, so it'll make that positive. All of that divided by 2a, so 2 times 15. So x will equal 2 plus or minus, well 4 plus 4 times 15 is the same as 4 times 16, and I know that 4 times 16 is 64, because 4 times 16 is really just 4 cubed, which is 64, and the square root of 64 is 8. So what I really have is 2 plus or minus 8 over 2 times 15 is 30, but let's leave it as 2 times 15, because then I can say 1 plus or minus 4 over 15. So I'll get my two solutions, one at 5 over 15, which is really just 1 over 3, and another at 1 minus 4. Well, 1 minus 4 is going to get me negative 3, so another solution would be negative 3 fifteenths, which is really just negative 1/5. So now I know all of my solutions. 0 wasn't a solution, shouldn't have said that, but 2 is a solution. Let's do this. Okay, so those big tick marks are 1. So I have a solution at 2, right there. I have a solution at 1/3, right there. And I have a solution at negative 1/5, right there. And my y-intercept is positive 2 right there. So now let's sketch this thing in, and it's going to have to look something like that. Sorry, that's not a great drawing. It's a terrible drawing, in fact. I'll redo that. Boo. Whoop. Something like that. That is terrible. I've done way too much Algebra 2 for one day, which is why you shouldn't save all your work for the last minute. But it's going to look something like exactly like all the others, just different x-intercepts and y-intercept.